while. Just wanted to give you an update. Got an exciting app I want you guys to try if you have a Tesla. It's called the Tessie App, and it is really cool. You guys are very familiar with your Tesla app, I'm sure. Now, I will say, out of all the other manufacturers, and I've test driven a lot of different cars. I used to own a Chevy Volt. Their apps are very, very limited. The Chevy Volt, you can unlock the doors, turn on the AC, that's about it. But the Tesla app gives you a lot more features that you can, like I can vent my sunroof, I can turn on camping mode, I can set the climate control, and the Tesla app is great, but the Tessie app goes above that, and you can do some really cool stuff like you can set automations. You can set it so the car turns on camping mode at a certain time or whatever. But the Tessie app also is really, really good at checking your car's health. So you can go in and check the battery degradation. Like right now, my car is sitting at 15% degradation. This is a 2013 with 150,000 miles on its original battery. And 15% degradation is getting up there, but remember, this is a 10-year-old battery, and I do about 110 miles a day, and it's a pretty straight shot. It's not stressful to the car, I don't think, and it is garage kept when it's not at work, so this car is pretty babied. But this is a 2013 P85 Plus with its original battery. Now, getting more into the Tessie app, you can also check, it checks battery temperature, it checks how many charge cycles you've done. This car's had 900 charge cycles. They say the top is like 1,500 charge cycles. So I'm, over halfway there if you go by their logic. And a cycle is not every time you plug in. A cycle is basically that 100%, from 0 to 100% of the battery. So if you think about it, if you go out and drive and you charge and you only really use 20% of the battery that day, that's only 20% of a charge cycle. So the other thing the app does is it gives you really, really detailed information about your drive. So when you drive, right now this car is recording everything about what you're doing. It's, of course, telling you how fast you go, but it's also telling you the battery temperature, the outside temperature, the inside temperature. And that kind of information is something you don't get from any other vehicle. The second thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was all the Teslas that have been showing up, in where I live in Central Florida. It just seems like there's more and more all around us all the time. I think Model Y production just in Giga, Texas is up to 5,000 per month, which is incredible. So, Tesla's really cranking out the cars. And, like I said, in my neighborhood, I'm seeing, for example, here's a Model S on my street. Here's a Model X on my street. And here's a few Model Ys. Now, going back to the Model X, I did check out my neighbor who had the 100D. And, I've always kind of, in my back of my mind, thought the Model X was really cool. But, looking at it compared to the Model S, and obviously I know the back seats are tiny compared to the Model X's seats, which I do have 2 kids, and that would be really nice. But, I don't know, the Model S, there's something about it. It's just got such a nice look. But yeah, the Model X has, of course, these really cool doors, and it's got a lot of room. Now, what's funny is that because of the sloping rear hatch, you don't get a lot of utility like you would in, for example, like a Rivian R1S. But there is other places for storage. You know, you do have a frunk. The funny thing is underneath the Tesla Model X, you have that storage underneath the floor. But you don't, I don't know, there's something about the quality of the Model S, even though they're basically the same vehicle, except the top is different, you know, because obviously the floor and the frame and everything, that the battery pack, all that is the same as the Model S. But there's just something about the Model X that didn't feel as, I don't know, maybe premium or something as the Model S. So let me ask you guys, what Tesla is your favorite? Obviously the Model S, I think, is the sleekest looking car. To me, the Model Y really has the coolest proportions. You know, it's got regular doors. It's very very handy as far as utility goes. It's actually pretty efficient. And the looks are okay, but the Model 3 is nice. It's just a little small. You know, because at least with this car, I've got, you know, the big hatch in the back, which is really nice. I think the Model 3 should be a hatchback. That would be cool. Actually, what I would really like is a station wagon Tesla. I think that would be the best, with like a square back body, like the old Volvos. But I digress. Anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. I want you guys to really check out that Tessie app. I really think you guys would like it. They're not sponsoring me or anything. I just stumbled upon it. And the reason I got the app was I was very concerned about my battery degradation, which I confirmed. I'm pretty sure I do have some degradation because, like I said, this car was 265 miles when I bought it, and now it's only, it's probably only 220 miles, so that's kind of a bummer. But it does give you a lot of insight into your car, which is really cool. And I think you guys would really get a lot out of the app and what it can do and what it will tell you about your car. Alright, thanks for watching. You guys have a great day and take care.